Hey there, folks. It is Saturday, June 11th, 2016, 9:32 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I think that's probably the one word I've said more than any other. Everyone's so worried about all this little stuff. Do I look like this, everything's right, that right? And I guess that's a good thing. It's just not me. Want to take a second here. Check this out. Is that cool or what? Thanks, Jeannie. I appreciate it, sweetie. That came from across the pond. From a very special person. You know, y'all are so important. What's really important to me is that you understand each other. That each of you understand who you are. Sorry, folks, I'm getting hammered. What I want to talk about is spirit. What is that stuff? What is spirit? Governments say do things in a spirit of America. Against all the others. We're the good guys. Everyone else is evil. Or a friend, but they become evil later, maybe. Okay? What do religions say? I'll just touch on Christianity, but they're all the same in one way or another. They're all the same in the fact that they have abusive gods and all kinds of stupid stuff. But the Holy Spirit, what is it? It's the Holy Spirit. What is it? What's that? A phrase we use from time to time is, you should get in the spirit of something. That's the closest use of the word to the actual meaning of what it is. When you say get in the spirit of something, you're saying get in the feeling of something. Spirit is a sentient energy. It's energy that's become sentient. And one of the things it works on more than anything else is feeling. So that's as close as any of that garbage is to talking about spirit. They say, excuse me, they say there's human spirit, the human soul. There is. There is a human soul, but there's no understanding of it. They just say. A person's soul. What do they mean? Where does anyone explain that? If they can't explain it, what the hell are they doing talking about it? If someone talks about spirit and they can't really see it, feel it, understand it, then why is there so much garbage about it on the internet? That's something for people to think about. I already know. We always do the best we can to understand what we can with what we have available. On this planet, the current understanding of physics is about to explode in the general public's view. The things that run this planet and your governments, they already know. By the people, for the people, of the people, a lie. That lasted, what, 8-10 years of the United States of America's history. I've had all kinds of things told to me from religions and stuff. I was involved in a Christian church when I was young. Not that I wanted to be, but I was pushed into it, and I couldn't understand the stuff I was hearing. I did appreciate the love people had. Sometimes when a choir would sing, they had so much love in their hearts, I could literally see the energy leaving them and going in the air. One time I was with my parents and the minister, and he sang in a choir. It was an older choir going when I was a little kid, believe it or not. I was a soprano soloist. Isn't that funny? Man, talk about giving up stuff on yourself. And I was just looking, feeling the love in the air, and I said to all three of them, I said, just look at that. Look at a choir. Look at him sing. See that energy just flowing straight up in the air? And they looked at me, all three of them looked at me like I was nuts. They couldn't see. They didn't understand. One thing a lot of preachers have had a problem with, God's loving and all giving, all forgiving and perfect and everything else. Where does evil come from? Everything comes from God. Where does evil come from? It was always there. Oh, okay. Where? When? Where? How? Where did God come from? God was always there. What they call God was the original first being, male and female. Usually when they talked about Father God, the thing that makes the miracles and is involved in everyone's life, moving stuff around, they were actually talking about the female part of the original first being. So, how come they don't know, but they talk about it? If they were given divine information from the great, almighty, all-loving, all-forgiving God that made hell to abuse you forever, then why didn't they have that part of it? If there's something like that, wouldn't it want you to know? I mean, honestly. Religions have been falling away because there's just too much that too many people are understanding ain't right. So, some religions will say, our numbers have increased. Oh, maybe for your church or that church, no, but all in all, y'all are really just fading away, slowly but surely, and that's about to really take off. And if one of you does increase a little bit, how much did the population increase? What's the ratio of how many people there are on the planet that are religious? It's going down for a reason. Common sense. Lack of interest. How is there an understanding, wonderful God that calls everyone sinners, and then the great Jesus Christ came here to save us from our sins when we didn't do anything? When it was the original first being Adam and the female that supposedly came from him, however they want to explain it, that they made a mistake, and then this understanding, perfectly understanding and everything, incredible being, this God thing, abuses everything after that being because of what that being did. Where's the fairness in that? That's like if you have children and you have two sons and a daughter. The two sons are older and then a younger daughter. And then the son, the older son, and the two sons go out and get in trouble and do the wrong thing, so then you punish the daughter. It's like, what? I mean, how does that work? Where's the honor in that? Where's the proper function? See, all the religions are like that. They're all screwed up. But let's get back to spirit. So what is it? Everyone says it exists, but they don't say what it is. They don't say where it came from. It came from God, where God came from. God was always there. That's where we start. We build everything off of there. Okay. What does God say? I don't know. I got to go to my minister. God said he loves me. Really? Did you hear him say that? What does it sound like? Is it really male? Is it female? Does it sound male and female? Does it sound aggressive, loving? It's everything. Yeah, okay. Sure. This person is making stuff up. Anything to fit what he's trying to talk about or believe in his own mind. Like I said, we got to do the best we can with what we have. But y'all are just being fed all kinds of new information now. My books. Here we go again. This is where your first being came from. This is where you came from. This is everything. This is about everything that's out there. This is where, how they all lived together, how they functioned together, the issues they had, the big war, the creator war. That was huge. It's over now. It's actually over. There's little problems that need to be dealt with, but the war itself is over. Bada boom, bada bang. Man, I got a mess. So, what is spirit? Spirit is you when you're out of a body. Spirit is part of you in that body. Part of that body is you. Okay, that's... What the heck did I mean by that? When you're out of your body, when you're not in a body having a life, you are your true self. When you're in a body having a life, you are a combination of your own personal spirit within that body. You're also part of the spirit that used to be attached, that used to be part of the planet that you're living on. We call her Gaia. All planets have planetary essence, universal essence. It's a female universal essence, which is planetary essence. And then you have the physical body itself. That reminds me, I just, in a video I just put out, I'll make a correction when I post it. I called Bornite, I said Bornite was from another planet. It's not. Bornite was from an asteroid that never was a planet because it never had universal, it never had female universal essence in it. So like I said, I'm getting worked on, getting hammered. Anyway, so that's what you are. Your spirit, what they call the Kundalini, the two spirits, that's your spirit, about 60% of the core energy, your Kundalini, and the other 40% of the Kundalini, that other snake, the smaller one, that's energy that originated from the planet. So when you're in a body, you're a combination of two different forms of spirit and different energy and physical mass. The energy is the energy necessary to maintain cohesion of the physical matter of the body that you're living in. So that's free spirit, who you are. That's also who you are as a body with yourself in there, the spirit. Hey, Hurt, love you, buddy. That's a unique situation. That's why every life is important and really should be respected. Please don't hurt yourself. Please take care of yourself. Please feed yourself only good food and stuff. Don't go crazy putting stuff in your body for recreational purposes. Having a drink or two or something, you know, stuff won't kill you, but stay away from drugs and stuff, please. It's only to help yourself, not telling you what to do, just giving you some real good advice. Okay. So, excuse me, we have a body with a couple of spirits in it, and then we have yourself when you're free roaming around, not having a life. That's your true spirit, that's your true self. That's what spirit is. There's different energy fields within your spirit, within a body. How do you see this? How do you find it? Well, let's go to the internet. I've done this in another video. I'll do it again. Get on that keyboard, man. Go, baby, go. See everything. Get everything you can on spirit, and see what you make of it. It's this. It's that. It's this. It's that. It's that. It's this. Some people even talk about these spirits. One of them, the stone essonite. It's got the spirit from Gaia, our planet, plus it's got some physical matter that came from another planet, the first one that ever had life on it, the first planet. Her name is the spirit within, her name is Gaia. She's huge, and they call it a Zestu light, and they talk about these Zez beings that they don't have bodies, but they fly around on these ships and they go everywhere. If you're spirit form, you don't need a ship. You don't do anything with the ship except fly through it when you look at it. When you astral project, you can come out of your body, go across the universe, and come back if you're strong in less than 3 seconds. 3 seconds. 4 seconds tops, the most. Generally speaking, 9 seconds. You want to tell me any kind of starship that can go that fast? No such thing. So what would they be doing in that? I mean, there's so much stuff people put out there just trying to justify something, make something up, sound become important or something. You're never going to know. I'll tell you what's out there, okay? And you can believe it or not, that's fine. But as you awaken, what you're going to find out is, yeah, I knew what I was talking about. No big deal. I mean, it is for you. It's not for me. I just need to say it and put it out there. The different forms of spirit, sentient energy that exist. Book number 1, it explains everything that was there in the beginning. When creation was started, everything that came out as it came out in that book. That's why for the creation series you need book 1 first. And then book number 2, the bigger one, that's how everything got along. Some of the new beings that were put together, released, and how they all interacted. How the original first being, male and female, were continually running creation, screwing it up, until they were finally destroyed by what they made at the very beginning to protect them and everything they built. They were 27.5% negative and nasty stuff. So, anyway, this is what spirit actually is. It all started a long, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Actually, there were no galaxies. There was literally the stuff existing. There's like nothing, and then there's energy floating around in nothing. That is the best I can do to describe it, okay? And then energy fields started slowly coming together a little bit. And then they literally created the first dimension. And it's all these energies just kind of moving in and out of each other. When you look, excuse me, when you look at it, it's like insanity, okay? There's no way a physical mind could actually stare at this and stay sane long. It's incredible. It's wild. So, then 4 different huge energy fields were really hanging out together. They just started coming towards each other in clumps and getting all tight and moving together and kind of bonding. And then when that happened, here comes a 5th one. Now the 5th energy field is like an electromagnetic field. It comes in and it starts grabbing, and it starts bringing life into it. It literally started creating sentiency. Without going into any more detail, that became sentient energy. That was the first being. Okay? That eventually became what people called God, and it literally split into male into 2 different parts. I mean, as it started to evolve, get more and more sentient, then it literally found out it was alone. It realized that. Then it became lonely eventually, and then it wanted company. It split itself into 2 different pieces that were parts of itself, but a little bit different, so it'd have someone to talk to, someone different. It just did it, so it'd have company. That was the beginning of male and female. That is the first being. And again, it was 27.5% negative, and created all kinds of crimes against the creation it built, and it built something to protect everything. So, it came down to it where the only way to protect what was going on, what existed and had the right to exist, that protector literally killed the original first being, male and female. So, I keep forgetting I have this thing on. So that's where spirit came from. These 5 huge energy fields that became sentient just by hanging out together. You want a scientific breakdown on it? That's as scientific as it gets. Why should you listen to that when, well, yeah, lights just flickered. I was just getting ready to say something. I hesitated, and I got, say it. Who else says where spirit came from? Is that something I want to be known for? Oh yeah. Look at, I'm all about me, man. I'm all about me. The lights flashing, all the dazzle. No, that's just how it is. I see things, know things. The spirit inside of me, it's called Arae. It's his primary focal point of Arae, actually. It's the oldest thing there is, Arae and Lily. The only thing older than us, well, whatever. I could talk about this stuff for hours. I don't want to go there. I just want to talk about spirit. There's different types of angels. Almost all the original angels have been destroyed. Archangel Michael is still stashed away, and the angel of light people call Lucifer. It was the first being ever made by the original first being, male and female, and it's because they separated some of their negative frequencies, and they had to make something that would protect it. So he was a little different, but he's really cool. He's awesome. Your religions and everything make him out to be the devil, whatever, The original first being, male and female, were very jealous. They were jealous of each other. They were jealous of everything else. Kind of, if it wasn't so sad, it'd be comical. What came from it is really sad. That's what we have now, and that's why things are about to be, they're already being fixed, but they're going to be fixed in a big way very soon. Months. So anyway, that's where spirit came from. Yeah, I know. I'm coming, Herc. I'm coming. I love you, buddy. And then there's the original first being, male and female. They put their energy together, and then they released different pieces of it at different times, and it literally became different types of spirit, sentient energy. Again, book 1. Is that upside down? Here you go. I pay such attention to detail. I just want to give you the information and get out of here, okay? I've done everything else I had to do in this life. This is about you, okay? That's who you are inside, and the book also explains how you get put in. How does the soul get put in the body? How does spirit get put in the body? Usually a soul, right, Herky? What are you, Herky? Your source animal? I don't know. Are you? Okay, I'm coming, buddy. He's just looking at me like, come on, let's go. Anyway, folks, that's where spirit came from. Sentient energy. It all started in the first dimension. Everything, that's right. And everything else that happened afterwards, you can read about it in the books. That's what they're there for. Okay? It's so funny, all the issues that there are with everything else. It's insane. What's been done to people. It's funny. I just grabbed these loose cards out. I want to show you this. See that card? The name of that card is Chaos, just what it looks. And I was going to say, what's been done to you people? And then I open up the deck, there it is, boom. That's what's been done to you, Chaos. You can talk to spirit using different cards, okay? You can talk to them any way, you can do what you want. These are symbols. It helps you start to talk with your spirit guides that you have hanging around. They were literally, they're friends of yours. They're with you because they agreed with you to help you go through a life. But because what used to run the other side is now dead, and the other big stuff over there is gone, things are kind of crazy. Jara's Runes of Awakening. Okay, Jara, that's me. That's J and then apostrophe Arae, the focal point of Arae inside. This is the book. That's got all the different... I'm coming, Herc. It's got the different symbols in there, the basic meaning, okay? But it's an image. Use the image to talk back and forth. I'm going to talk more about telepathy and stuff like that later. Everyone does it. different extremes and everything. Some of you really shut down hard, but that'll change. But spirit, that need to come out now. That's what it is. That's where it came from, and that's what you have inside you. About 60% of your core energy, or Kundalini, the larger of the two snakes that they talk about Sanskrit, way back in whenever, long time ago. That's what is in your body. That's what you are, a mixture of the two. When it's time to leave your body and die, go home, the energy that came from the planet wants to stay with the body. It's like, no, I got to hold on to the body because this planetary energy, it likes it. It's planetary spirit, excuse me. It likes that body. It wants to hold on. This is my little planet. No, I'm going to hold on to this. And your spirit, you're like, I'm getting the hell out of here. So that's another way to keep you in the body so you can be abused longer. Folks, there's all kinds of information I've given you. It was stuff on the other side, plus a bunch of you in body that literally caused the end of over 500 videos I had with very good pertinent information for you that was free. Okay? So, like I say, my other channel I had was barely a little over 2 years old, and I had 3,400 subscribers, and I didn't quite have a million views, but well over 500 videos. That was free information. So it's gone because it got taken down. When I have enough of my stuff complaining, people would ask me to be in a video, and then I put them in the video, and then later on they turn around and they said, "Tell YouTube I don't want to be in that video." I never gave them permission, so it's like I said, that's enough of this stupid stuff. So I shut it down, and some of those people are meeting me in court. I can only take so much. You should always stand up for yourself. I know what I am. I'm very comfortable with what I am. I know what's going to happen. So I kind of just brush most stuff off. But you do enough to screw with me? Hello, how you doing? I'm here. I'm in your face. I'm large and in charge. Is this about me? No. This is about you and your information, but it is about my job. And my job is giving you this information. I'm not going to let anything take it away from you. This is what you have to have. This is what's going to help you become yourself. It's a tool. Okay? No one's going to control it. No one's going to take it away. Period. No one. And even someone that's trying to take over, my copyright ownership, it ain't happening. Ain't happening. Remember, no matter how things go in any court in any country or on any planet, what runs everything is the other side. So, and that's my big playground. It's yours too when you go home. Okay? There's stuff coming. I'm different for a reason, and it's relative to my job. My job is literally taking care of everything I can find, protecting it, everything that is, and doing the best I can at it. And I do. What's important to me is you. Okay? My name will go away, and just as it should, just as I want it to. What do I want to happen to my name? For it to disappear. That doesn't matter. What does matter is y'all becoming yourselves, becoming aware of who you are, understanding your spirit, all the other spirits around you, and then you understand the true family of creation we have, not this garbage that you see on the internet or in books or religions, government news. That's all garbage. So it's not that no one has never said the truth. I'm not saying that, but the high 90% of everything on the internet is trash relative to this thought process, the spirit and such. Friends in space, people talking to them, it's like wild. Anyway, and some of them do. Don't get me wrong. Corey Good does in person. There's a lot of stuff that's going on that's very real that's starting to filter down for a good reason. Okay? So anyway, you can use like cards. You can meditate. The more you relax, try to meditate, and then use cards again. Okay, this with the information book. You can use any cards. Mine are made for your awakening. I made them. I designed them because it's using the Elderfruth arc and other symbols. That means something. Some of them I've used on other planets, other lives. Okay, it's for you. Got the copyright, you know. Anyway, folks, you have a lot of wonderful things coming. But yes, I know I'm coming, Herc. But you just have to wake up. You have to start to engage. Take 5 minutes, 10 minutes. I'm coming, Herc. Twice a day. Relax, and go inside yourself and learn who you are. That you are spirit. You're sentient energy. That's in a body having a life. That's right, Herc. You tell him. Come on, Herc. Tell him. Yeah. He says, okay. Anyway, that's who you are. Okay? Really cool stuff. And then what's going on in the spirit everywhere. The more you wake up, the more you're going to see, the more you're going to know for yourself. Okay? That's when you have the truth. I can give you information, but until you actually wake up and see it for yourself, then you have the truth. Then you'll know the validity of what I say, but it's okay. A lot of you already know it. That's how I grew so fast, without any pizzazz or anything off of YouTube. People being sent to me to get the information, because you're the ones that are going to change the world. You're the ones that are literally getting involved and turning over the dead process of life and creation, because creation's coming alive as to what it really is. And those things that are trying to run it, yeah, they got a big mop in the face coming. That's why I call myself the janitor. I clean stuff up, that's all. Y'all are so important, you have no idea. Y'all are incredible. And so many of you have been beat up so hard, so long. That's wrong. And it's changing. I wish it could happen overnight. It can't. But it will start happening with every individual as soon as they take the time to relax, and then use cards. Feel the energy in stones. Come alive. Please do it for yourself. Okay? Love you, man. Have a good one.